Welcome to Alibaba Cloud Big Data course. This course will introduce MaxCompute tunnel commands for data uploading and downloading. Tunnel command is MaxCompute built-in for data upload and download. Tunnel command parameters support ability to customize column delimiters, line delimiters, and data fault tolerance when uploading data. MaxCompute also provides the Tunnel SDK to facilitate the use of data transfer functions for program development. After completing this course, we can finally achieve the following learning goals. 1. Master the basic operations of MaxCompute tunnel commands. 2. Familiar with the common parameters and use tunnel upload and download subcommands. 3. Understand the development process of customizing data transmission services using Tunnel Java SDK. I hope this was informative and thank you for watching. Hello everyone. Based on the Batch Data Tunnel SDK, MaxCompute Client provides built-in tunnel commands for data upload and download. In this lesson, we'll learn how to run a tunnel command to import data from the local file into the MaxCompute table or export data from a MaxCompute table to a local file. MaxCompute provides two different data channels for data upload and download. The Data Hub offers a real-time and incremental data channel, and Tunnel offers the batch and historical data channel, respectively, to access the MaxCompute system. Both Data Hub and Tunnel provide SDKs, and based on these SDKs, a lot of tools have been developed for data upload and download. Now it's convenient for you to upload and download data in various scenarios. Data upload and download tools include DataWorks, DTS, and MaxCompute Client, etc. Tunnel is MaxCompute Client built-in commands, provides high concurrency data upload and download services. This service supports the import and export of terabytes or petabytes of data on a daily basis, which is particularly useful for the batch import of full or historical data. We will mainly explain how to use the tunnel command of MaxCompute Client. MaxCompute Client provides a series of operations on objects such as projects, tables, resources, and instances. You can manipulate these objects through client commands and the SDKs. Tunnel is a set of commands running on MaxCompute Client for uploading or downloading data to or from MaxCompute tables. Once the MaxCompute Client is installed, you can run the tunnel command. The basic syntax of a tunnel command is tunnel followed by the subcommand, then followed by options and arguments related to the subcommand. Tunnel commands allows you to obtain help information using tunnel help. The subcommands corresponding to the tunnel command include upload, download, resume, show, purge, and help. Each subcommand selection supports short command format. For example, you can type tunnel help or tunnel H. Here H is short command format for help. Upload, used to upload the data to a MaxCompute table. Download, used to download the data from a MaxCompute table. Resume, if data fails to be uploaded, resume the upload from where it was interrupted. Do not use this command for download operations. Show, displays the history of the commands used. Purge, clears the fetching directory. Use this command to clear history for the last 3 days. Help, provides help information regarding questions related to tunnel. Type tunnel help subcommand for help on a specific subcommand. For example, you can type tunnel help upload for specific parameters details. When you first time use the tunnel command, you may not be familiar with the subcommands and its parameters. You can use tunnel help for available subcommands or specific subcommand or parameters. Tunnel upload command is used to import data from local files to MaxCompute tables in the append mode. Tunnel upload supports file or level 1 directory uploading. Data can only be uploaded to a single table or table partition each time. For partitioned tables, the destination partition must be specified. For multi-level partitions, the last partition must be specified. Let's take a look at the following two tunnel upload commands. The first command uploads data from log.txt to the two-level partition table, test_table, in test_project. The last partition is specified as p2 equals b2. The second command uploads data from log.txt to the test_table. Please note that the scan equals only parameter indicates that the data in log.txt must be scanned to determine if it complies with the test_table definitions. If it does not comply, the system reports an error and the upload is failed. If it complies, the data is still not imported after the scan ends, which means by using scan equals only, there's no data uploading. The details of command parameters can be obtained from the tunnel help upload command. Tunnel download only supports download data to a single file. Only data in one table or partition can be downloaded to a file each time. For partitioned tables, the source partition must be specified. For multi-level partitions, the last source partition must be specified. The following command is used to download the data from the level 2 source partition p2 equals b2 of the partition table test_table in test_project to the test_table.txt file. Tunnel resume means that if tunnel upload data is failed, you can resume the transmission after the interruption. This command allows you to resume the previous data upload operation, but does not support download operations. Each data upload or download operation is called a session. Run the resume command and specify the session ID to be resumed. Tunnel show displays the history of the commands used. The options specify the number of rows to be displayed. Here are a few examples. Tunnel show log displays the log for the last data upload or download. Tunnel show history -n5 displays the details for the last 5 data upload or download commands. The parameter -n specifies the number of rows to be displayed. 5 refers to the last 5 data upload or download commands. Tunnel purge uses this command to clear the session directory. By default, the last 3 days are purged. Example, tunnel purge 5 clears logs of the last 5 days. I hope this was informative and thank you for watching. Hello everyone. Tunnel command is mainly used for data upload and download. In the previous lesson, we explained 6 tunnel subcommands including upload and download, which contains many parameters that can be viewed with tunnel help. In this lesson, we'll provide a detailed introduction of the parameters of tunnel upload and download commands. Tunnel upload command is used to upload data from local file. Type tunnel help upload for help on the command usage, example, and parameters. By typing tunnel help upload on MaxCompute client, you can see the parameters corresponding to the tunnel upload and the meaning of each parameter. I strongly recommend that you read these explanations carefully. Later we will explain them one by one. After watching the tunnel upload command, let's look at the tunnel download command. Tunnel download command is used to download to local file. Type tunnel help download for help on the command usage, example, and parameters. Type tunnel help download on MaxCompute client, and you will see the parameters corresponding to the tunnel download and the meaning of the parameters. Tunnel download command uses many of the same parameters as upload command does, which also represents the same meaning. But there are also specific parameters for download command only. For example, -cn specifies the column names to be downloaded and separates each column name with a comma. -limit specifies the number of records to be downloaded. Now let's look at the parameters that upload and download share the character encoding and now. -C specify local data file encoding. The default is UTF-8, but if the file you upload is in GBK format instead of UTF-8, when you edit it locally, you need to use this -C parameter to specify the encoding format of the uploaded file when you upload it using the tunnel command. The statement can be referred to as follows: tunnel upload log.txt test underscore table -C double quote GBK double quote. -ni specify the null data identifier. The default value is empty string. That is, when you load data with the tunnel command without using the -ni parameter, if a field in your upload file is an empty string, then the field is null value when it's entered into MaxCompute. If you add this -ni parameter, it converts the string that comes after the command to a null value. For example, capitalize the null is in a field in your file. Then by using the following command, tunnel upload log.txt test underscore table -ni double quote null double quote, the capitalized null automatically converts to a null value when uploaded. Of course, you can also convert other fields to null values, such as AAA or BBB by using this command. Let's take a look at the tunnel command delimiter. -fd specify the column delimiter of the local data file. The default value is comma. You can replace with vertical line or tab key according to your needs. -rd specify the row delimiter of the local data file. Default values are \r/n. There are several points for you to pay attention to. The tunnel command supports multiple character column and row delimiters, such as 1 comma or 2 commas. It supports control characters and other invisible characters as delimiters, like ASCII quote. Number 1 to number 31 characters are control characters or communication-specific characters. A column delimiter cannot contain a row delimiter, otherwise an error will be reported. Also, escape character delimiters only support \r, \n, and \t in tunnel command line mode. Here are some examples of delimiters. The first command shows the local file is imported into the gender equals male partition of the t_test table with a double vertical line as a column delimiter and \r, \n as the row delimiter. The second command is used to export data from MaxCompute to a local file p_download.txt. In the resulting data file, the column delimiter is 4 vertical lines, and the row delimiter is 2 ampersands. In the third command, the local file uses \b space as the column delimiter, and \t tab as the row delimiter, and synchronizes the data to the gender equals male partition of the t_test table. Let's take a look at the date format parameter in the tunnel command. The -dfp parameter. Default format is $-d space $h $m:\s, which means if there is a date-time type column in the MaxCompute table, the data in the corresponding column in the file needs to be stored in this format, so that the data can be imported and displayed normally. If the date-time column is not in this format, then we need to use the -dfp parameter to specify it. In addition to this default format, the common date formats also include compact formats such as YYYY, MM, DD, HH, MM, SS without hyphens, spaces, and colons, or Chinese-style year, month, date format. So you need to use -dfp to specify the format of date-time data when you use the tunnel command. -sd is used to set the session directory. It can be followed by a local directory, which will record the session information in the directory you specify. We use session ID to monitor the process of data upload, download, resume upload, and other operations. The screenshot below shows the tunnel upload is failed due to data problems and provided session ID and error messages. This screenshot shows an example of resume uploading. Here, the uploading was interrupted. After data repair, use the resume command with the previous session ID. The file uploading is completed. Let's look at some other common parameters. "-te refers to the tunnel endpoint. If it has been configured in MaxCompute client, you do not need to specify it when you execute the tunnel command. -threads specify the number of threads enabled to execute the command. Default value is 1. -tz specifies the time zone. The default value is the local time zone, Asia/Shanghai. In addition to the general parameters introduced, there are some parameters that are unique to uploading. Let's go through them briefly. -acp stands for auto-create partition. It determines if auto creates the target partition if it does not exist. -bs stands for block size. Default size is 100 MB. If the file is larger than 100 MB, split it into data blocks of 100 MB each, and then upload. -cp refers to a compressed file before uploading. It's enabled by default to reduce network traffic. -ddr stands for discard bad records. It determines whether to ignore dirty data, which includes extra, missing columns, or mismatch the column data types. If the value is true, all the data that does not satisfy table definitions is ignored. If the value is false, in case of corrupted data, the dirty data won't pollute the destination table and error messages are displayed. -s means scan. It determines whether to scan the local data file. Default value is false. If the value is true, the system scans the data first and then imports the data if the format is correct. If the value is false, the system imports the data directly without scanning. If the value is only, then the data is only scanned. No data is imported after scanning. The download command also has several unique parameters. -ci stands for column index. It specifies the column index to be downloaded, separated by a comma. If your MaxCompute table has 10 columns, the column index value from the first to the last is 0 to 9. If you want to download the data from column 2, add -ci1 after the tunnel command, because the index of column 2 is 1. It's also feasible to download the multiple columns by separating the column index with comma. -cn stands for column name. It specifies the names of the columns to download, separated by a comma. It's like the -ci parameter, but one uses the column index and the other uses the column name. -cp specifies whether to download after compression to reduce network traffic. It's enabled by default. -e specifies whether to express in an exponential function when you download a double value type data. Otherwise, a maximum of 20 digits can be retained. -h determines whether the data file contains the header. If that is true, dshape skips the header and starts download from the second row. -limit specifies the number of records to download. Finally, let's take a look at some features of tunnel. Tunnel commands encapsulate the SDK of tunnels module and have some features of tunnels. First, tunnel supports reading and writing tables, but does not support views. Second, tunnel commands write tables in an appended mode, which does not overwrite the previous data. In addition, tunnel commands use concurrency to provide overall throughput. Finally, tunnel should avoid frequent submission operations. I hope this was informative and thank you for watching. Hello everyone. The MaxCompute Tunnel data channel is written based on the Tunnel SDK. You can also use it to customize the data transfer service to meet your requirements in various scenarios. The tunnel commands provided by MaxCompute is actually an encapsulation of the Tunnel Java SDK. Tunnel SDK covers the following terms: session, request, writer, and block. Session is a process for uploading and downloading a table or partition. Request is that in a session consists of one or more HTTP requests to the tunnel RESTful API. Requesting a tunnel RESTful API is called a request. Writer uploads data to C file when uploading session is completed. Block corresponds to the C file. In the uploading session, each record writer corresponds to an HTTP request, identified by a block ID. The block ID of each session must be unique. What's the relationship between the concepts of session, request, writer, and block? Let's refer to the following picture. A session consists of one or more requests. Users can write multiple C files at the same time to upload data in multiple threads. Since block ID is the corresponding C file name, in a session, opening record writer multiple times with the same block ID results in C file overwriting. The data uploaded by the last record writer is retained. This feature can be used for retransmissions when block upload fails. Tunnel is the data channel for MaxCompute, through which users can upload or download data to MaxCompute. At present, Tunnel only supports uploading and downloading data from tables, excluding views. The Tunnel command is based on the Tunnel SDK. The Tunnel SDK mainly includes three interfaces: Table Tunnel, Upload Session, and Download Session. The Table Tunnel interface is the entry class to access the Tunnel service. Users can access MaxCompute and its tunnel through public network or Alibaba Cloud Intranet. The Upload Session interface represents a session for uploading data to the MaxCompute table, and the Download Session represents a session for downloading data to the MaxCompute table. The two interfaces of Upload Session and Download Session include various attributes and actions of the session, as well as the methods of writing and reading through the session. The lifecycle of Table Tunnel begins with a Table Tunnel instance creation and ends with the completion of the process. The Table Tunnel interface provides methods for creating Upload Session and Download Session. It includes four methods class: creating a Download Session object, creating an Upload Session object, getting a handle to the Download Session object, and getting a handle to the Upload Session object. In addition, the setEndPoint method is also provided to set service access point to ensure connectivity. Note that in the definition of Table Tunnel interface, there are two different methods, one for partition table and the other for non-partition table. Let's look at these method classes in the definition of Upload Session interface. Commit method. The blocks list shows successfully uploaded blocks, and the server will verify this list. If the provided block list does not match the list on the server, an error occurs. This function enhances data verification. If commit fails, it can be retried. This feature can be used for a breakpoint retransmission in uploads. Call getBlockList to obtain the successfully uploaded block ID list. Compare the result with the upload block ID list to find the failed block IDs and re-upload them. Through getID, you can obtain the upload ID. Upload session generates a unique upload ID to identify the upload. Call getSchema to get the schema for uploading the table. Call getStatus to obtain the current upload status. Call the new record to create records. The server creates a session for the upload, generates a unique upload ID identity for the upload, and the client can get the ID through getID. Call the openRecordWriter method to generate a record writer instance. The block ID identifies the data to be uploaded and indicates its location in the table within the value range 0 to 20,000. If the data upload fails, use block ID to re-upload it. OpenBufferedWriter. We recommend that you use the OpenBufferedWriter interface to upload data. This interface does not show block ID details and contains an internal data cache for automatic retry upon failures. Let's see how to implement a single-thread upload instance. The construction of the upload instance is basically in accordance with this process. Create the Alibaba Cloud Account class, then create a table channel, create an upload session, read the file, write the data, and submit the upload session. Assuming your environment is Eclipse, there are a few things to deal with. First, you need to enter configuration parameters in Eclipse. -F represents the source file with the path, and -C represents the ods_config.ini with the path. -T represents the name of the table on MaxCompute. -P represents the partition name. -FD is the delimiter of the data file. Secondly, create the corresponding table or partition table on MaxCompute. And third, run the data upload instance and check the results in the table. The process of a single-thread download instance is as shown in the flowchart. Create a class of Alibaba Cloud account, create table channel, create download session, read a record, write to a file. As with the upload instance, the parameters entered in Eclipse represent the same meaning, except that the upload source file becomes the target file for download. Now let's talk about how to implement a multi-thread upload instance. It's slightly different from the single-thread processing flow. The main difference is that a multi-thread upload instance creates a thread pool after creating an upload session, and then a set to a different thread. After closing the thread pool, commit the block written by each thread. Suppose your runtime environment is Eclipse. You don't need to enter parameters in Eclipse, but to write configuration parameters to JavaScripts. Please refer to ods_config.ini. The second thing is to create the corresponding table or partition table on MaxCompute. Finally, run the multi-thread upload instance and check the results in the table. The difference between a multi-thread download instance and a single-thread download instance is also the creation of a thread pool. Allocate the records to be downloaded to different threads, and close the thread pool after executing the download task. Write the multi-thread download instance configuration parameters to the JavaScript. Create the corresponding table or partition table on MaxCompute. Run the multi-thread download instance and check the results in the table. I hope this was informative and thank you for watching.